Hello and welcome to the Simply Free Little Talk. Today I'm very excited to have in the studio with me Mr. Stewart Bernard. Has an interesting history that I cannot wait until he shares with you his amazing journey in aviation. Also, he's a digital marketing expert as well. So I'll let him get into all those wonderful details with you. Many accomplishments that is so interesting and intriguing for our young youth that he'll share with you why in just a second. Without further ado, Mr. Stewart Bernard is entering the studio. Hello, Mr. Bernard. How you doing?
Hello, Free. I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. I'm just glad that you're here today to share with the audience your experience. Many years, right?
Yes, 40 years.
40 years. So
Actually, 45.
45 years. Wow.
Right.
So let me say this or ask this question. Was this always the journey that you saw yourself flying airplanes? You always wanted to fly airplanes?
Ever since I was in the first grade.
The first grade. Wow. And you're only like 20 now, right?
You're so nice. Yeah, do I look like a 20-year-old?
That was a good one. I
wish
enjoyed
I was 20.
Okay. Well, that's exciting to hear that from you, that in the first grade you knew what you wanted to aspire to become and you did that.
Yes.
Wow.
It's unusual because most people don't know what they want to do. Even in college, they don't know what they want to do. But I was lucky, and I had a good mama who supported me, and she pushed me, to do whatever I wanted to do. And for some reason, I can't explain it, Free. I wanted to be a pilot since I was in the first grade. I actually wanted to be an astronaut.
Oh, wow. Great aspirations that you have actually achieved with evidence. With evidence.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I love it. So you have a master's degree in management, computer systems management. You are known, and it's well documented, that you are the first Black man in the state of Louisiana to receive your aviation degree, correct?
That's correct.
Very impressive. You were also nominated by the Congressman Elders to both the United States Air Force and the Naval Academy.
That's correct.
What a great achievement. And so that has caused you to have this desire for other youth that you say remind you of yourself as a young, inspiring young man to do more.
Yes.
Wow. I just so admire your passion for the youth. But then again, you were a Marine Corps officer, you as a major, Marine pilot in the naval aviation. So that's like, wow. And then United Airlines. We can't forget about United Airlines.
Oh, no.
And you were a captain.
Yes.
So you probably were flying my plane one day, and I didn't even know it.
It's possible.
Very possible.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's possible. Yeah.
Yes, because I do fly United.
You would have heard that Cajun crawfish accent over the PA system. So I've flown a lot of celebrities. James Carville, the Golden State Warriors, Tim Reed and Tim and Daphne Reed, who played on WKRP, James Brown, the sports announcer, DJ Hughley, the comedian. I've flown a Wonder Woman. She was on one of my flights.
Wow, okay.
Since I flew out of Washington Dulles, I flew a lot of politicians too. The director of the CIA, Tenet, his name was Tenet back then. I flew him. So, all the VIPs, they have to brief the captain and let them know if they're on your airplane. I even had Rodney Dangerfield on my
airplane.
Yeah.
That must have been a nice ride, laughing with him.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have much interaction with him. He was in first class and I was in the cockpit. But, they have to tell you when you have VIPs on the airplane.
That's really interesting. So you have, like you said, 40 years of experience of operating an aircraft. How exciting.
Well, if you go back to college, I got my private pilot license in 1974.
Okay.
So it's actually 48 years if you go all the way to
Whoa.
1974. That's when I got my private pilot license in 1974. You weren't even born.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll accept
Smart
that.
lady. Smart lady.
Very much. I'm
But,
thinking.
yeah, I actually came back to Lafayette, and I would take some of my high school friends flying
Wow.
back to Lafayette, Louisiana. I took all of them flying, and I even flew my mama to Lake Charles, Louisiana, on a cross country while I was working on my commercial license.
You guys just had a reunion.
We had a 45-year Black Naval Aviators reunion. Correct.
Wow. And then also your hometown, your high school, you guys had a reunion recently.
We had a 50-year Holy Rosary reunion.
And you're only 25, but you had a 50-year reunion.
Now, how is that possible?
How is that possible?
How is that? Only freak can come up with something like that.
You know I can.
Yeah, 50, I'm still trying to figure that out. 50, I got 2 master's degrees, and I can't figure that one out.
It's that new wave math.
There must be something I don't understand.
You don't understand. It's what, above the pay grade.
Yeah, way above my pay.
Way.
Yeah, way above.
So, but that is so remarkable. So your mother was so supportive. We know that. And she also inspired you to never give up, but always strive. You talk very candidly about what you experienced. Let me say what you experienced in your aviation training.
Yes.
But you persevered.
Yes.
Share with the audience how technical the school is in regards to the odds of some people, the class starting out so large, and then it's diminishes down to the best of the best, pretty much so.
So we're talking about Navy flight school?
Yes, Navy flight school.
Well, what people need to understand today is that in 1978 is different from what it is today. Mm-hmm. We have racism today. We will, in my opinion,
yes,
we will always have racism, but it was worse in 78, just like it was worse in the 1800s for slaves. It was worse for the Tuskegee Airmen.
Yes.
Before I go to my experience in flight school, there are probably people in the audience who don't know, not one Tuskegee Airman ever got hired by the airline. Wow. And they were some of the best pilots in the world.
Absolutely.
They had better records as fighter pilots. They shot down more aircraft than some of the white aces that we have recognized in the military today. And yet not one, zero, got hired by the airline. So as you could see, me getting hired by the airlines, the Tuskegee Airmen paved the way for us. So we have to give them credit and homage for paving the way.
Absolutely.
But in 1978, when I was in Navy flight school, we had approximately 500 pilots and 50 of us were black. Okay. Out of the 50, only 15 of us made it through flight school.
Wow.
We had like a 75% attrition rate in flight school. And to be honest with you, I didn't think I was going to make it. As I watched my friends pack their bags, I thought it was just a matter of time before I packed my bag. Because all it takes is one racist flight instructor and you're gone.
Just one.
And you're gone.
Wow.
So the reunion we had in August was for 11 of the 15. Now, 4 of them couldn't make it for a variety of reasons. We all 68 over is health reasons, distance, whatever. So 11 of us showed up, including the first black female naval aviator, Brenda Robinson.
I was waiting on you to get to that part of the story.
Well, I knew you would bring it up.
Oh, you know I was. I was coming out.
I knew you would bring it up. Yeah, I was
definitely
fortunate enough to go to flight school with the first black female aviator, and her name is Brenda Robinson.
And what is Miss Brenda Robinson doing right now? Please share with the audience.
She's doing more than I am. She's got an aviation academy
to
help minority youth become pilots.
I love it. I absolutely love it. That's great. But you also have a video that's on YouTube through the Stewart Bernard Productions, which is your company, but you have you've really composed this beautiful video that shows all of the pilots like yourself, whether they was captains or either the wonderful lady who I'm going to always thank God for, because she paved the way for all Black females to know
She
that
did.
we can fly an aircraft.
She did.
Yes, this is so
She did.
wonderful. You are really one of our historians. You are someone, you're a legend in this area, but you're so humble. I want the audience to know that. Tell them the things that you do for just fun. I'm
Well,
laughing because they'll never believe it just looking at you, what you do for just fun.
well, my passion is video and travel. So I'm a professional videographer. So I travel all over the world.
Yes.
And wherever I go, I document it on video. So if they go to my YouTube channel, they can see not all, but a lot of videos of everywhere I've been all over the world.
And tell them what you do for fun when you just decide I'm going to go diving or scuba diving.
Well, scuba diving is one of them. I'm certified to 100 feet.
Wow.
And I'm leaving in less than a month and a half to go to Dubai and the Maldives. And when we get to the Maldives, I'll be scuba diving with manta rays as big as a room, 20 feet with wingspans, 20 feet on each side, so 40 feet of wingspan. And if we're lucky, we'll be with whale sharks, which are long as a school bus, because they breed in December. So we're going to be diving with manta rays and hopefully whale sharks in about a month and 2 weeks.
Wow.
On December the 5th.
And your sister said, I'm so proud of you, Stu. Love you. Love your only sister.
Yes, my one and only sister.
That's right. Yep. So that's amazing.
She's pretty impressive herself. So.
Yes, he loves you in the same regards. Trust me on that one. He loves his sister. But I love the fact that you guys travel together and you guys go in groups and you encourage people. He's encouraged me that we take these nice groups of people and just kind of tell us some of the continents that you visit and the places that you've gone and some of the things that you've done.
Okay, well, I've visited every continent except one. Yeah. The only continent I haven't, the easy way to say it, the only continent I haven't been to is Antarctica.
That's good.
I've been everywhere else. I've been to Africa 4 times. I've been to Europe both as a vacationer, a tourist, and an airline pilot at least 50 times.
Wow.
Okay, I've been to Asia. I've been to Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world. I've been to the highest hotel in the world, 18,000 feet at base camp. Wow. I've ate in the highest restaurant in the world, the Rongbach restaurant. I've been to the highest monastery in the world, the Rongbach Monastery. Of the 15 wonders of the world, I've been to 13. I only have 2 left to complete my bucket list.
Come on.
Yes. So all I have left is the Colosseum in Italy and Patacotin volcano in Mexico. Wow. Those are the only 2 wonders of the world I haven't seen.
Amazing.
So, it is a lot of places I've been to every state in the United States, and and as far as what I've done, I've walked with lions, sat with lions, rode on camels, rode on elephants to the largest waterfall in the world, Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe, South Africa. I've gone to Iguazu Falls, the second largest waterfall in the world. Brazil, I've been to Christ the Redeemer, wonder of the world, the Harbor of Rio, wonder of the world, Machu Picchu in Peru, the Taj Mahal in India, another wonder of the world. In Oman, in Jordan, I've been to Petra, in the mountains of Petra, where the Nabateans built a city 5,000 years ago. So, it's so much I can hardly talk about it.
Wow. Just
hardly
impressive.
Even remember all of it.
Remember everything. But you've done so many things that I would just stamp the seal on you as fearless. But adventurous also.
Yeah. Well, you have to be. Well, the big thing, Free, is You have to be open to other cultures.
Yes.
If you're a closed-minded person, you'll never appreciate how other people live. You can't go there with the attitude, the way we live in the United States is the only way to live. Like you said earlier, there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat.
Yes.
And there's 1,000 ways for people to live.
Yes.
You know, with the division that we have in this country, it's obvious that our system is obviously not the best.
Yes.
So there's probably no such thing as the best system. And so when you go to other countries, you see the way other people live and you can appreciate it. So you have to go with an open mind and appreciate other cultures.
I'm a firm believer that we must leave your native area. I tell people that all the time, and get out and see so much of the world. I was speaking with a younger lady earlier today, and I told her that's what I so long for people. And you can tell, because like you said, you have to have an open mind.
Yes.
Because there's so much more to life.
Yes, all Black people should at least visit the motherland.
Yes,
you should go to Africa and understand why the strife and the problems here. And this country is so beautiful, you could understand why the white man wants to steal it. Okay? Because it is the most beautiful country I've ever been to.
Oh.
And fortunately for me, I've been there 4 times.
And riches.
So, say that again.
And so many riches there.
Oh, yes, yes. It is the natural. There are more animals in Africa than we could even imagine in the United States. Animals we won't even see in this country. It's just amazing.
I thank you for your contribution to history, to your commitment to live life and be a representative for us, that there's so much more and we should not be stuck in 4 walls, 4 corners. Right. There's so much more outside of where you grew up. You know, you should travel. You should make, like you said, you have a bucket list. Everyone should create that bucket list and do it. Just don't let it be a list you look at.
And make it a list that's attainable, not something that's impossible. You know, that's why I picked the 15 wonders of the world. I know I probably won't live long enough to see everything. And as you brought out, I've been to a lot.
Yes.
But I still won't be able to see everything. So I made my bucket list the wonders of the world. And I advise, I'm glad you brought that up, because I advise everybody to see wonders of the world first. Because if you go to a wonder of the world, you'll never be disappointed and you'll never feel like you wasted your money.
Excellent, excellent. And also encourage the viewers that the travel is not as expensive as many people believe.
Oh, no. I went to seven nights in Hong Kong for $7.99. That's airfare, 4-star hotel, breakfast every morning. The only other thing I had to pay for was lunch and dinner and tours. I went to Greece for 7 nights for $7.99, $800, airfare included. Okay, went to Thailand for $1,200, 12 days for $1,200. Okay, so yes, you can. I'm gonna in 2024. I am going to Philippines and Thailand for 16 days for $1,100 per person, and that covers everything: airfare, hotels, breakfast every morning, 4-star resorts, and tours.
And you stay in the best when you travel.
Yeah, not the best, but 4-star.
4-star. Well, that's better than the 1-star hotel.
The best is like 4 Seasons. That's 5-star. The Burj Al Arab in Dubai. When I go to Dubai, I won't be staying in the Burj Al Arab. That hotel is $1,000 a night, and we're paying $700 for a 4-star hotel for 7 nights. So, yeah, Burj Al Arab, I'm visiting for $100.
Okay, you say a visit.
1 day, just for 1.5 hours. It's $100 to visit.
Whoa, just to visit.
Just to visit.
Wow.
To take a tour of the most expensive hotel in the world. It's called the Burj Al Arab in Dubai. The rooms run from $1,000 a night all the way up to $26,000 a night. Okay, I
Wow.
think Michael Jackson stayed in a $26,000 suite.
Mm,
All right, so you have to have that kind of money,
that
but you
kind
can visit it for $108 for an hour and a half.
for an hour and a half. So is that a
Yes,
tour of the
it's a
facility?
tour. A
Mm-hmm.
butler, you get a butler, the
Okay.
same butler the rich people get.
Okay.
When you stay in $1,000 room or more, you get a butler who has to leave his family for that entire week. He's yours for 24 hours a day. He's at
Okay.
your beck and call. You pick up a phone and you say, I need flowers. He brings the flowers. You say, I need champagne. He brings the
Oh,
champagne. You say, I need to go to the grocery store. He drives you to the grocery store in a Rolls Royce.
nice.
If you stay for 2 weeks, he has to leave his family for 2 weeks. If you stay for 1 month, he has to leave his family for 30 days. He is
Wow.
yours for however long you book that room in the Burj Al Arab. That's why
Wow.
it's the most luxurious and expensive hotel in the world. You have one person assigned to you for the entire time you're there. Some people
Truly.
get picked up by helicopter and they fly them to the top of the Burj Al Arab, the 27th floor.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have a floor, your room is 360 degrees. You have an entire floor. You don't have a room.
Mm-hmm.
You can look, you can see all of Dubai and the Arabian Sea for 360 degrees of windows all the way around your room.
That's beautiful. That's
And
beautiful.
when you do the $108 tour, you
Mhm.
get to see one of those suites. They take you in a suite and they let you walk through the room, sit on the bed, sit on the velvet lined recliners, and you get to be a rich person for about 5-10 minutes.
5 or 10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
It's beautiful. I love
yes.
how you're so open about sharing information and desiring others to have this. Is that a part of the upbringing from your mother?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I just have this passion for travel, and
Mhm.
people won't know, especially our people, if people who do it won't talk about it.
Ah,
If, like you said, if we don't leave our element,
that's true.
especially kids, who's going to encourage them to do this if I don't? And
Hmm.
people like me who have done it. When we went to Alaska, we had 15 of us. And for them to see 15 black people on a helicopter, on an iceberg, standing on an iceberg, that's going to give kids encouragement. Hey, I'd like to do that. That looks like a lot of fun, you know? So, but if they don't see people like them doing it, they won't be encouraged to do it. If they don't see people like us scuba diving, they may never be encouraged to scuba dive or sit next to a lion, you know,
True.
or ride an elephant or ride a camel in the Arabian desert. So they have to see us do it in order to do it.
True. I do agree with you completely. And I know that you have this chemistry, I would say, with especially youth, because I saw how you spoke with my son Greg, and you just inspired him so to even change his degree plan, and so which
Yeah,
I
that
thought
was
was
amazing.
great. Yes, and he
Yeah.
looks forward to it because you gave him a different outlook on life. I think we need to go back to that old school, because I had that where people really took time with the younger generation and poured into them.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because
Yeah.
I'm 68 and I forget a lot. So the one subject I want to talk about
Yeah.
more than anything,
Mhm.
more than about me,
Yes.
is the opportunity for minorities today in aviation. So I'm glad you brought that up. So if you don't mind,
Go
I would
right
like to
ahead.
talk about that.
Yes, you have the
Um,
floor.
Thank you, love. Today, minorities,
Mhm.
especially women, have a golden opportunity, and that's to become an airline pilot.
Mhm.
When I became an airline pilot, if you are a minority, you don't have a college degree, you don't stand a chance
Wow.
in hell of becoming an airline pilot. Today, things are different. The airlines are so short of pilots, and they're so desperate that they're hiring airline pilots straight out of high school. You do not need a college degree to be an airline pilot anymore. The other thing the airline's doing is they're taking minorities into these special dedicated aviation schools. And I sent free the list of all the schools, American, Delta, United, and Southwest Airlines, where you can, as a minority, especially women, can apply. And if a female black applies for school, they will swoop you up in a heartbeat. They will train you, and you will be making $100,000 a year starting pay with no college education.
Yes.
And it is a golden opportunity. In your third year, you'll be making $275,000 a year. In your sixth year, you'll be a captain. Or in your third year, you'll be a captain. In your sixth year, you'll be a captain on a heavy 787 airplane that holds 300 people, and you'll be making somewhere between $400,000 and $500,000 a year.
Awesome.
And that opportunity was never available for us. It took 10 years minimum just to be a co-pilot on a heavy airplane. And we never made that kind of money when I was flying. Never. Okay, my starting pay was $34,000, and I had to have a college degree in order to do it.
And he has 2 masters now.
And I have 2 master's degrees. Yes. And so it is totally different today.
Yes.
The pilot shortage is so bad and so severe that the sky is the limit. I even taught Free's son how to be a cyber computer guy, and now he wants to be an airline.
He's ready. He's ready.
And I applaud him because he is going to be, in 10 years, he'll be able to retire.
That's awesome.
I retired when I was 50 years old. After 17 years of flying for United Airlines, I retired at age 50. He'll be able to retire at age 40.
Wow. Just
and
amazing.
He'll be a millionaire.
One of his goals. Well, after you being in his life, he's just turned over a whole different mindset because now he sees it's possible.
He's a smart kid. He's
a
smart kid. And hopefully you and I can get to other smart kids.
That's the goal.
They can see this golden opportunity. So for all you parents who are watching this, if you have any kids or grandkids, you can have them talk to Free, and she'll give them the information, or you can have them talk to me, and I'll give them the information. And we'll connect them with Brenda. We'll connect them with the aviation academies. And if they've got any desire to be airline pilots, they've got a bright future ahead of them.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful opportunity. I love your passion. I love the desire that you have, and you'll place it in their hearts to know they can do this, and it is possible. It is possible.
It is possible. I did it, and it's a lot easier now. They're begging for them today.
They're begging.
When I was in, they weren't begging for me. So, I was begging them. They weren't begging me. So now, today, the airlines are begging for minorities. They want a diverse. They realize the United States is becoming diverse.
Yes.
Well, we are diverse.
We are.
They want a diverse population in the cockpit.
Well, I'm very excited that this is an opportunity that we can offer to the youth and tell them, come on, get it, especially the female population.
Especially female.
I love it.
We have very, very few female. When I flew for United, we had 10,000 pilots, 260 black pilots, and 9 black female. 9. 17 years later, I retired 17 years ago. 17 years later, Free, we only have 12 black females. So we only hired 3 more. 3 black females in 17 years. Sad.
It is. But we're going to make a difference. That's what we're doing. This is why I know this platform was created, so that we can get the information out. And also I wanted minds to be expand. I want people to expand their horizons and do more and have the knowledge. That's what it's about. And apply the knowledge. Apply it. But it's available.
The opportunity is here.
It is. It's
They need
available.
to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
They need to take advantage of it. I always say I was born 30 years too early.
30 is too early. Oh.
30 years too early. Yep. Because if I was 24 like your son,
yes, or younger.
look at the sky would be the limit as an airline pilot.
Well, you've convinced him and you've made it possible. So we're excited. And we just want to explain this to everyone else. I don't know, for some reason, in an age where we have so much information available to us, some people are trying to hide the information and do things in secret and don't want to tell this person. Well, I'm totally the opposite. You know that. You're the same way. You want to make sure that people have the information that they need to be empowered. True empowerment is also giving back.
Yes. That's
with
right.
Correct information. Look, with correct information. Let me add that.
And the better minorities do, the better this country and our people will be.
Absolutely.
So if they're able to do well, they can help other people.
They can help others.
One day your son is going to be helping somebody.
Absolutely. Okay? He's already committed to it because it was given to him.
Your son is going to be helping other minorities become airline pilots.
Isn't that awesome? If we just choose to wake up each day and say, I'm going to help someone today.
That's right.
Instead of being a liability to somebody, I'll be an asset.
That's right.
And I'll give and I'll do and I'll share information, correct information. You know, that's my pet peeve. I just get so disappointed with people when they listen to anything, don't follow up and get the facts, or they hold information. You should never withhold information if it's going to be valuable to someone else.
No. Well, you know, I read an article and it said, no matter where you are in life, somebody helped you.
Yes, that's true.
Somebody helped you. No, and it doesn't matter if you're white, black, or indifferent.
Absolutely.
If you were successful, you didn't do it by yourself.
Never. It's never a one-man team.
Yourself. No, somebody helped everybody.
Yes.
Everybody been helped by somebody, no matter how small it might have been.
Yes.
It's very difficult to do it alone.
Well, you know, wisdom is really when you apply it, but wisdom is even better for you because it's going to come back to you in another form when you help someone else. Bring up somebody else. Right. Tell them about it. So any other good nuggets you want to leave with the people before we leave?
Well, like I said, I'm 68, so I forget a lot. Yeah, I think you and I have covered the gamut. I'm looking at all those accolades you gave me to make sure I didn't forget anything.
Yeah, we don't want to forget anything. We want to give it to them facts.
Yeah. No, I think you and I have covered a lot. So,
excellent.
If they have any questions, you can always direct them to me.
I think so. Well, we can sign off together and we'll tell them check Free Little Facebook page and also check the comments. I will be adding the information so that you can go to the website, say Miss Brenda's name and her aviation school, her academy.
Yes.
Yeah. So check it out. She's the first black female that is to complete aviation school. And now she has her own school and encouraging females, but also males to come partake in this blessing. That's what it is to me. Yeah, I'm excited about it. So tell them about the production before we leave. The Stewart Bernard Productions.
Well, you told them I'm a certified. I went to Canada to become certified in digital marketing. And what digital marketing is advertising on the internet, social media advertising, website design. What I specialize in is in videos because I'm a professional videographer. So not only do I make videos about my travels, I also make videos for businesses. So I make professional business videos so that businesses can monetize those videos on the internet and have their videos make them money. So Stewart Bernard Production does all that. We do mobile marketing, we do digital marketing, we do social media marketing, we do video marketing. So all of that to help your business be more productive and get more exposure. And then I also taught digital marketing at the University of Central Florida for 2 years as a professor in digital.
So glad you recalled that, because I meant to say that. I think I had it written out.
Yeah, you did. No, I think you talked about it.
Did I say that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you talked about it. But yeah, so I not only have my business, which you see behind me.
Yes.
And if you go to my YouTube page, you can see a bunch of my business videos and my travel videos. And I even do videos for, I call them obituary videos for people who die. So I do those too for funeral homes. And I do videos for real estate developers. I fly drones. So I fly my drones over.
The other good point. Yes, the drones. I forgot about that.
Yes, I fly drones for realtors. And wherever I go, unfortunately, they don't let you take a drone to Dubai. So I won't be taking my drone to Dubai, but they will let me rent a drone in the Maldives. Okay. So I will rent a drone in the Maldives, and I will come back with drone video from the Maldives. Definitely. But Dubai does not allow tourists to bring drones.
Wow, I tell you.
So my drone has to stay at home for the Dubai trip.
For now.
For now. Yeah, for now. But if they go to my YouTube page, they can see me flying my drone in Alaska, in South America, and a lot of other places. In Louisiana for the reunion, for the Black Naval Aviators reunion, I flew the drone. Yes. So you can see all that on my YouTube page.
And you impressed your class, because what did you do? You had everyone to walk outside and what?
And fly the drone over. Yeah.
But you guys took a picture with the drone took pictures of his entire class.
Of the entire class.
For their reunion.
And video.
How
and,
cool.
Still pictures,
Yes. That was awesome.
I was also the featured speaker at that reunion.
Yes. Okay. And he impressed everyone.
Yes, I showed about 13 minutes of the Black Aviators reunion, which was me and Brenda.
Yeah. And I've shown it. I'll re-show it again on my page, so that all that have not seen it, I'll make all the information that we talked about today available to you, because again, we want to make sure that you have information that's very valuable, and definitely for our youth. It's all about our youth. Getting them to know. We don't want anyone to grow up and not have the opportunity that is really available to them. But no one wants to read, or no one wants to get facts, but we're here to give it to you. So
there you go.
Thank you for tuning in to the Simply Free Little Talk. Thank you again, Stewart Bernard.
You're welcome.
One of my wonderful mentors. Pleasure. Oh, it's my pleasure to have you here, because you gave wonderful wisdom.
Well, it was a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Well, we're going to sign off, guys. Thank you so much.
All right. See you later, Free.
All right. Thank you.